About 20 years ago, there was almost no human settlement in Kinawataka swamp. But in recent times, huge chunks of the swamp have been reclaimed and is slowly disappearing. Kinawataka swamp neighbors Kasokoso swamp. These are situated a few kilometers from the head office of the environment watchdog, the National Environment Management Authority, NEMA, in Kampala. Small permanent and semi-permanent structures built wall to wall dot an area that served as a key water catchment for Mbuya, Chireka, Mutungu, and parts of Nakawa. According to NEMA, the encroachment has been gradual. Some of these people begin by cultivating in the swamp, which is allowable, but not long after, they claim ownership and sell off the land to powerful, well-connected people who can peddle their influence. Some of the encroachers are reportedly sent by rich people to test the waters before they can move in later. After acquiring land titles, usually illegally, the rich then set up huge structures on the wetland and erect perimeter walls around. But sometimes nature fights back. Water is finding its way through the foundation of the fence. Most of the permanent houses that you see on the other side are seated on plots that once looked exactly like this one here. Shanty structures seated on porous, socky soils of Kinawataka swamp. And these are normally owned by the poor, who are later bought off by the rich, who come and fill this place with maram before they can construct. And all this is done when NEMA officials could be watching, because NEMA offices from Kinawataka swamp are about 6 kilometers away. And when it comes to government evicting such people, it's very expensive and also dangerous.
The land was secure, but there are also individuals who are bent on acquiring that land in hope of compensation. And that's another lot of people. As NEMA, we don't know those intentions. And they are the ones. And you find those are the ones who own titles. Several titles there.
So are those?
There are many of them.
Could you mention a few?
No, I don't have the name.
Yusuf Kasozi claims to have lived in this swamp for over 30 years now.
Nene kitongole ekitondebwawo olwaleero nkisinga n'obukulu kati kitegeeza ekyo ekitongole kye bayise ng'ekya NEMA kyekyagala okutuggyako ebibanja byaffe bye twali tulimirangako naye neewuunya waliwo olutobazi olufaanaganako bwe rutinga olutobazi osobola okutuuzaako ennyumba.
And while we were there, this man showed up, claiming his plot had been encroached upon. The NEMA chief explains that many encroachers often spring up during electoral period when politicians want to take soft stances to secure votes.
If you look at the story of what NEMA has done there in terms of trying to protect Kinawataka, has been substantial. Even before I came here, my predecessor did a lot of work. People were removed, everything was secured. But every time there is that 5-year cycle, there is always a challenge.
Besides politics, Wakiso District Chairman Lwanga Bwanika blames the district zonal leaders from the Ministry of Lands for the disappearing wetlands. He claims that they have rendered the district land board useless. When you go to NEMA, they say that it's the district land board that has the problem. You continue to give out land titles in wetlands and other gazetted, areas that are not supposed to be encroached on.
Land matters, of course, is the management of the district according to the law. But in reality, land now is being managed by the ministry, and there is no enabling law of ministerial zonal office, and that is my argument. Parliament should come up to say, okay, I'm not saying that ministry should not do whatever they do. If government sees it that they should defer land matters to the ministry, so be it.
But Commissioner of Surveys and Mapping in the Lands Ministry, Wilson Ogaro, disagrees.
The Ministry Zonal Office only handles what the district land office has processed. They receive the jobs from the district land office.
We cannot hire, we cannot fire them because they are not under our mandate. We cannot supervise, for instance.
Bwanika says the district land board is also constrained to act as effective due to poor funding and a limited mandate.
We have only one district staff surveyor. We don't have a vehicle in the entire district land. We don't have even a tool. We have very few qualified surveyors in as far as Uganda is concerned.
They should work hand in hand with the Minister Zonal Office. If they want some services,
Should we say the entire system has failed, where you, the senior supervisors, who are supposed to supervise the people at the lower level, have also failed to do what you're supposed to do?
the systems at the lower levels they are the people who are our eyes.
Although the Wakiso LC5 boss agrees that the district land boards have played a role in allowing the encroachment of wetlands, he claims there are no maps at the district showing where the swamps lie.
They were taken by the center, okay? So it is from there that they issue what we would call plint. Now the plint will come with plot numbers, block numbers, and the name. Ours is to take it through, you know, it is just a bureaucracy of taking it through the land board and the district staff surveyor.
In the local government, maybe that might be true, but what's also true is that we have been providing the local government with digital information.
The environmental police have also found it hard to enforce the law to stop the encroachment of wetlands.
The commission is asking everything. We wouldn't have known this because these people have been keeping tight this information themselves. But most of the wetlands in Wakiso and Kampala Metropolitan have been titled, and thousands of wetlands are titled, and Cabinet has now pronounced itself on this matter. We're just waiting for that time when they are cancelled, and then we swing into action.
Especially when it's big guys, either in government or in the business community, you tend to shudder whenever you see something happening. You just hibernate and ignore.
That is something of the past now. It's not business as usual.
But who are the people behind the racket draining all wetlands for personal benefit?
Police, NEMA, local leaders, technocrats at the district, technocrats from the ministry.
In the second part of the disappearing wetlands within Wakiso and Kampala, we are going to be focusing on a wetland in Butabika, Bukasa, and also Rubiji. We shall also task the authorities to explain as to why such is happening under their watch. Sudil Ruhanga, NTV.